Hello, everyone. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Instagram. So before we start, I'm working with a new system today, and I'm not sure I like it. But so cross your fingers that everything goes okay. So welcome. Hi, guys. Hi. Um, we're going to be working with fairy tarot cards today. So there'll be the fairy messages of the week, which I thought was appropriate because in some countries, people celebrate April 1st as April Fool's Day, and fairies like to play jokes and do things like that. So it seemed appropriate to use fairy tarot cards for this week. So these will be the fairy messages for the week of April 1st through April 7th. I don't know about you guys. I cannot believe it's April. I can't. I can't believe that. All right, so here we go. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Hey guys, hi everyone. 2 and 1. All right, here we go. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this does not happen hardly ever. Wow. So I'm just thinking about it a minute. So yeah, this kind of makes sense to me. So hi, Bridget. So keep in mind, we have just come out of Mercury retrograde. For a lot of people, it was particularly harsh or difficult. Other people didn't even notice. So Monday, Tuesday, we're still in the 5 days past of Mercury retrograde. My personal astrologer tells me that yes, the shadow is longer than that before and after, but the 5 days before and particularly the 5 days after a Mercury retrograde are also times when you kind of really have to pay attention. So the card that we have for Monday, Tuesday is Ace of Winter. Ace of Winter. Yeah, I don't like this new setup. I'm going to have to do something different. So Ace of Winter. So this is a new beginning. So we can look at this time of coming out of the Mercury retrograde as, kind of like a new beginning, a do-over. I've been talking a lot lately about that, about transitions, do-overs, start-overs, a new start, a fresh start. I've been talking a lot about that in my newsletter. So Monday, Tuesday, news starts from Ace of Winter. The Ace of Winter can still be bumpy. It's not a bad card. It doesn't mean you won't be successful. It just means that things can be a little bumpy. And that would make sense with Monday and Tuesday still sort of being, in that shadowy period of coming off of our Mercury retrograde. Now, Wednesday, Thursday, we're out of that shadow period. And look at this, Ace of Spring. Okay, so we had Ace of Winter, and now for Wednesday, Thursday, we have Ace of Spring. Now, this is a really great new opportunity and makes real big sense with me and my team because we're about to have a brand new beginning that we're very excited about. I'm not telling you yet, but unsurprisingly, is going to happen on 4/4. Which is when this card is. So, Sherry, look. So this is great. This is a brand new opportunity, a very exciting opportunity, something really great that happens. And so that's Wednesday, Thursday. Now, hold your horses, everybody. Are you ready for the weekend? Ace of Summer. All 3 cards that came out for this week are aces, all of them. Monday, Tuesday, Ace of Winter. Wednesday, Thursday, Ace of Spring. For the weekend, Ace of Summer. So Ace of Summer, so yeah, really big. I mean, I was like, I know this never happens. Never happens. But also keep in mind, aces are ones. So, right? 1, 1, 1. Right? So this could be a really, really pivotal transitional week for all of us. I know it's going to be for my team, and we're going to start talking about what's about to come very soon. Not today, but very soon. We're super excited about it. It's been months and months and months and months of work, but we're proud, and we can't wait to share it with you. So, very open-hearted card. Ace of Summer is the first blush of love, or an emotional experience, or something that happens that feels good and feels peaceful. I mean, take a look. We've got this dove flying in front of this little fairy girl in front of a lily pond. So also, it bears noticing that for those of us in this hemisphere, we have said goodbye to spring, in theory, said goodbye to winter, sorry, in favor of spring. It isn't acting like that where I live. We're still here, but it is technically spring. So there we go. So for anyone who missed any part of the, let me just put these cards back in, because I like to put them in my little way so that there's no popping back out again. Accent because of poor shuffling. So if anybody missed any part of today's fairy messages for the week, it's no big deal. You can watch it as soon as we get to the end of Ask Rad and the end of the readings, and it'll also be posted on Instagram and on YouTube just as soon as I can download it and upload it onto YouTube. All right, so let's see. So I'm purely out of vanity, I'm going to try to read these questions without my glasses, and the only reason is, look what happens when I put on my glasses. See, you've got this all. I gotta work on this. This new system is not making me happy. Okay, so let's see. So let's grab that one. Hi, Rad. Does it look like a career change for me in the near future? Well, well, all right, let's just stay with Fairy Tarot cards for Lydia for that particular question. Let's see if we see a career change in the near future. 2 and 1. Okay. Well, yeah, if you want it. I mean, if that was a fear-based question and you're like, oh, no, don't change, then no. If it is I want a career change in the near future, then yes. And the reason is because the card is 9 of Summer, wish comes true, what you want now comes to you. See, we've got Cinderella and the fairy godmother kind of vibe going on in the fairy kingdom. And so 9 of Summer is very much a wish comes true card. So whichever way you want it to be is the way that you should wind up experiencing it. And do not go to fear-based thoughts on anything, all right? Big topic these days. Okay, so let's see. Meditation Channel says, hey, Rad, I've started a new job and career. Am I on the right path? So for you, Meditation, I'm going to go to Angel Tarot cards. Let's hide that. Where is it? There. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a new perception, a new way of seeing things. This is awakening, okay? This is seeing things from a whole new perspective. So I think that when this card shows up, that we initially have this sense that things aren't moving, but just be patient. This is a card that's not hung up forever. It's just not moving very fast initially. And so it's Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so hopefully your job has some sort of creative aspect to it because she's really good at that. So I think you'll be fine. You've turned your life upside down. Okay. in this change, and that's great. So just be patient. Everything will be all right, I think. Okay, so Facebook. Let's see. Sandy D says, love, love, love that card. Let's see. So let's hit that one. Sue says, hi, good afternoon. I would love a card about my health. Okay, about my health. So I'm going to go to Guardian Angel Tarot cards. And we'll see what we see. Okay, 2 and 1. Well, helper of emotion, helper of emotion. So this is a card, as you can see, we have a young man that's helping a young woman. And so this is a card that's generally attributed to emotional aspects, to love and to things like that. But because what I'm seeing is this image, that's what's really standing out to me. And also please notice, never paid attention to this before myself, the young man is dressed all in a nice Archangel Raphael green. So as you may know, Sue, Archangel Raphael is the Archangel of physical healing. And so if you're not working with Archangel Raphael, I would highly recommend that you start bringing Archangel Raphael into your daily prayers and meditations to help you to either to get better, to have your health feel strong and safe to you, but also I'm just sort of feeling like you need another a second opinion or a third opinion, a different type of healer or physician or somebody like that, someone new that comes in with a new kind of inspiration about what's going on with your health. So there we go. All right, next. Jen on Instagram is reading, please, about my finances. Will they get better soon? So once again, we're apparently spending a lot of time with the fairies today, but I like this deck for questions about abundance and prosperity and those kinds of things. Okay, Jen. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is a great card for finances getting better and abundance. This is Queen of Autumn, and she's very thrifty. She's very careful with her finances, but she also has the ability to draw in money. So you can see the wealth, the abundance, and the prosperity in that card. So yeah, it looks really good to me for Jen, for things to start to get better for you soon. Okay, get better for you soon. Okay, so a couple of things that I do want to point out to you guys. First of all, April 13th and 14th in Denver, I am teaching for the very first time ever my Angel Oracle Certification course. Now, this is the Angel Communication course that you guys have been asking me for 40 forevers. And I finally put it together. I'm going to be teaching it in Denver in April, and then I will also be teaching it in Dublin, in Chicago, and 1440 Multiversity out south of San Francisco. Okay, so it's going to be taught all around, and I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited to have this angel course. I've always wanted to teach an angel course, and to also get to teach it live, to get to play with you guys, to help you find your guardian angel names as well as guardian angel names of other people. And so this is happening for the very first time in Denver. Now, here's a fun story about this. I have a friend who has a very, I am coming to New York. Give me a second. I have a friend who has just the most amazing, gifted 12-year-old. I mean, this kid probably knows more about spirituality than me. He is amazing. This kid is freaking amazing. And he's all into Buddhism, and he meditates every single day, and he goes to the I mean, seriously, it's crazy. And so I am teaching this 12-year-old. He wanted to take this course. And I just didn't think it was appropriate for a 12-year-old to be blended in with a bunch of adults. And so I am teaching him personally. I see him every Saturday, and he's blowing my mind with his readings, with the way he is responding to this class. And a 12-year-old is going to be the very first person I certify as an Angel Oracle certified reader. Is that not just the coolest thing ever? Okay, so the other thing, and someone asked if I was coming to New York. I am. I'm coming to Kripalu. Well, I am coming to Kripalu. Sorry, wrong. I'm coming to Omega. So I'll be at Omega May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, teaching my Certified Angel Tarot Reader course for only the second time ever live. Now, this is not the old CACR course that I used to teach with someone else. This is my class. It is an advanced class. It gets anyone who doesn't know anything about tarot reading, gets everybody caught up really quick, and then we go on to really more deep and advanced topics on this class. And so I'm super excited to teach this for only the second time live. I will be teaching this at Omega. So you can find that. I'm also going to be it looks like I'm going to be in LA. I'm going to be teaching a course with one of my really, really dear friends. So I'm super excited about that. We don't have it all together yet, but I know it's going to happen. Let's see, where else am I going to be? I'm going to be at Angel Congress in Salzburg. I'm going to be teaching an evening with Radley and Archangel Prescriptions in Hamburg. And I'm going to be in Texas, I think. We still don't have that worked out. I'll be in Toronto, not Vancouver. I love Vancouver, maybe next year, but I'll be in Toronto. So I got to stop talking. I got to do readings. All right, enough. Okay, so let's see. Where was I? I did a reading over there, so it's now time to come over here, I think. So let's see. So Mopar wants to know if I can't tell. Mopar wants to know if they will be changing jobs soon. So this is a thing. Now notice, remember the readings for this particular week of April 1st to the 7th. Remember my newsletter topics over the last few weeks. This whole sense of do-over, this whole sense of pushing a reset button, a whole sense of having a change. This is what a lot of people are really feeling. We're seeing this. We are really seeing this. So, hey, Mopar, for you, I'm going to go to Archangel Power Tarot cards. Because I love this deck and I haven't used it yet today. And 2 and 1. So, for Mopar on Instagram. So what I have for you is 3 of Michael. So this is a card of struggle and challenge. And so, but what I see here is I see Archangel Michael. So I think the job that you have is making you really, really sad. and maybe it's really stressing you out, providing you with a lot of anxiety. And so with Three of Michael, what you can see is you see Archangel Michael here holding this woman, comforting her. And so what I would suggest is that you start working with Archangel Michael on a daily basis, asking him to use his sword of light to sever the energetic connections between you and this particular job, in the front, in the back, to the left, to the right, above and below, because people at the job may be wanting you to stay and they're holding you energetically where you are when you really, really want to go. And so keep those cords cut. Ask Archangel Michael to provide assistance to you. Archangel Michael is also really great about helping people with life purpose. So if you have some confusion around that area, anybody who's listening, this is true for all of you. It's not just true for Mopar. So if you have some confusion around this area, then absolutely, Archangel Michael. Okay, so let's go back to Facebook. So we'll just grab the first one I see. This is Kelly. I'm sorry. Kelly, hi Rad, can I get a card? What messages do my angels have for me? Okay, so she's asking what her angels have. So angel tarot card, we'll go there. All right, 2 and 1. Well, the Lovers, okay, the Lovers card. So the Lovers card can show up when about relationships, duh. So it can show up if you're in a relationship, that relationship has a sort of a rebirth. If you're not in a relationship, it can mean that you meet somebody. But this card on a daily basis, on a more common basis, means making choices from the heart. This card actually, back in the hundreds of years ago, was once not called the Lover's card, it was called the Choice. And so whatever choices that Kelly is trying to make at this point, it's less about the mind and more about the heart, making decisions from the heart, okay? All right, so hide that comment. Okay, so Samantha Dale, can I get a card for my relationship? Sure. So let's use Guardian Angel Tarot cards for that. Over we go. 2 and 1. Okay. All right, here we go. Review and contemplation. Review and contemplation. So what I would say about this is a time for you to really you're right to be thinking about your relationship right now. You're right to be paying attention to it. And so with this card, when it just generally falls out, I ask people to think about where they've been, think about where they are now, and think about where they want to go. And so since this is about your relationship, what I would suggest is that you think about the relationships that you've been in the past, or actually not or, and how this relationship that you are in has gone in the past, where you are now, and where do you want to go? And the question is, does the relationship that you are in look like it is heading where you want it to go? Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Sophie. Hi, Rad. Can I have a message from my dad? He passed when I was 11. I miss him every day. Thank you. Yes. Excuse me. Okay. So That little 12-year-old I was telling you about that I'm teaching, I'm also teaching him the mediumship aspect by using James Van Prague's Talking to Heaven. This is my favorite way to get messages from heaven, from people who have passed over. All right, Sophie, here we go. So, Dad. So, the first card is I had to leave that way. I had to leave that way. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind, Sophie. For whatever reason, that's what had to happen. He is learning where he is. He is learning where he is. And he wants you to remember him by the happy memories that you guys created together rather than anything that were sad or challenging. Just remember the happy times. Okay? All right, so put these cards back. God, everybody wants to know about jobs. So PF74. I don't know what the middle part is, okay? Is asking about a job. So, gosh, that's just the topic today. So going back to Fairy Tarot cards for PF74. Okay, 2 and 1. So this looks good to me from the standpoint, this is 8 of Summer, okay? 8 of Summer, and I love this card. I love this card because it means that we are ready for something new, that we have decided that what once fascinated us no longer does, and that we're basically asking the universe, surely there is something more. There has to be something more than this. And so this feels good to me for the standpoint for you finding a job. However, the thing about it that I kind of want to say, PF74, is open your mind and your heart to maybe it being a different kind of job than you think it's going to be. Because maybe it's just you're meant for something more this time. So open your heart and your mind to that it might be something different than you're expecting. Okay, so let's see. I saw one out of the side of my eye that I wanted to grab. Because where did it go? I might not be able to find it. These, you guys have no idea how fast these messages fly right by. So it can be really hard. So, oh well. Anyway, so Cindy is saying, hi, Rad, I am moving to Alaska. Have I chosen the right man for this life journey? Oh, well, I hope so. If you're moving to Alaska, I hope so. So it's Cindy. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Archangel Power Tarot cards just because that's an adventure. That is definitely an adventure. 2 and 1. Okay. Yep. You've done good. Ace of Raphael, falling in love. This is the falling in love card, a very positive new emotional experience. See, we don't even have to talk about it any more than that. There you go. Deep and fulfilling relationships. Okay. Well, that was easy. And I'm glad that's what it was because, oh my God, what if it had been something off bad? Okay. All right. Let's see. Instagram. Another ace, I know, right, Sherry? I mean, it's like it's this, all of these aces, right? All of these aces. Let's see. Um, Lil's Shriner. So I'm gonna call you Lil's because I don't know if I'm saying that other part right. Any message from me? Sure. So I feel like I want to go to Animal Tarot cards for you because I haven't used them today, and for some reason it just feels right. So for Lil's, we're going to use Animal Tarot cards. There we go. So Four of Summer, okay, Tortoise. So Four of Summer is a card that asks us to kind of slow down because, I mean, tortoises don't move very fast, right? So it kind of asks us to slow down and to notice the opportunities that are around us, okay? Notice the opportunities that are around us. And so I'm going to here, Facebook, you can have a good look. See the tortoise is just kind of barreling right on through, not noticing the wonderful opportunities of the carrots and the lettuce, right? And so slow down just a little bit, pay attention to what's happening around you because opportunities are going to be presenting themselves, okay? All right. Someone really sweet over on Instagram was just thanking me for the things that I do, and I really appreciate that. I really do. And what I'm excited about for 2019 is that I'm getting the opportunity to do more, and our team continues to grow, and we have a lot of really awesome things that are coming on board, starting 4/4, and we'll have a lot more things for you, and we're very excited about it. And I'm very excited about the opportunities that I'm getting to travel and to go be with you guys. And so that's very exciting too. And so I feel, I feel like I was ready for a shift. I was ready for a transformation, and it's coming. And so, yay. All right. Anyway, so let's see. Wendy, hey Wendy, messages from me, rad. Holistic fair yesterday was uplifting and wonderful. Good. Card for me. Love what you do. You're very sweet. Okay, so so I'm going to go to Angel Tarot cards. Two and so we have seen this card before today. This is Awakening. This is a card that asks you to see things from a different perspective, from a different point of view. The world looks different when you're upside down, right? So this is Archangel Gabrielle. She is the patron archangel for creative types. So if you're a writer or a speaker or a teacher, spiritual teacher, even any of those things, kind of stop for a minute and take a look at things from a different perspective. What might you not be seeing? Stand on your head. I can't do that, and I wouldn't tell you to do it either. But unless you're just really good at stuff like that. But look at things from a different point of view, Wendy. Okay, a different point of view. All right, so back to Instagram. I call it Understand a Card. I'm a speaker and teacher. I like that. That's good. I like that too. Thank you for sharing that. Um, and let's see. So, so well, I lost it. Someone said, "Will there be a positive outcome tomorrow?" But I don't know the name. So, so we're going to take that as meaning something. Okay. So for anyone on Facebook or Instagram, anybody who has something important happening tomorrow, okay, especially you, whoever it was on Instagram, but for anybody who has that question, will tomorrow go really well? This is for you, okay? And we're going to cross our fingers. It's a good card. Yes, we are. We are going to cross our fingers that it is a good card. Oh, jumping card. And the star. We had a jumping card. It jumped right out of the deck. The star. So yes, positive outcome tomorrow for whoever was asking that particular question and anyone else who was wanting to know about tomorrow. Okay, a positive card. Now, keep in mind that in our angel messages for the week, Monday, Tuesday are a little bumpy, but it works out. Okay, it works out by Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, it just works out. So don't get all freaked out if at first it's looking a little bumpy. That's just the way it works. And for those of you who missed it, the angel messages of the week were amazing, 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 amazing. And so spot on for having come out of Mercury retrograde, for where we are headed in April. So if you missed it, go back to the beginning of this video after it's done and watch it. Same thing on Instagram, and give me a little bit of time and it will download and I'll put it on YouTube. So that's that. Again, keep in mind my new courses that I'm teaching. So in Denver, I'm teaching the Angel Oracle Certification course on April 13th and 14th in Denver, Colorado. I'll be in New York at Omega teaching the Certified Angel Tarot Reader course. This is not the course that I taught with someone else in the past. This is a more advanced course, and that's at Omega. All right. And I'll be traveling all over the place in May. You're not going to see me very much unless you're seeing me live in May, because I'll just be everywhere. All right, you guys, love you to pieces. Have a fantastic week. And I will see you guys next week.